Hello, my dear friends. Good evening to everybody on my side of the world, and good morning to all y'all on the other side of the world. A tad bit late today. I had about, I don't know, maybe a half million loose ends running around. I was trying to get tied up before bedtime, and I didn't get them all tied up, and that made me late getting on here with y'all. Y'all forgive me for that. And y'all, I know many of you pray for me, and I really am grateful. I thank you more than you can know. But just keep on doing it, please. I feel good. I feel energetic, and I'm getting a lot done for a change, which nothing hardly got done for months because I was in and out of the hospital and hanging on to life, and I'm doing good. But I am still losing weight, y'all, and that concerns me. And I have no appetite, never. I didn't eat at all yesterday. And the day before, I don't remember. Oh, I ate some stuffed jalapenos I made the day before. 5 of them, or 4 of them, 4 or 5, I don't remember. Well, not whole jalapenos, but half jalapenos. I cut them in half. So that wasn't a lot of food for a whole day. And yesterday I didn't eat anything. And today I cooked one of those, heated up one of those meals that mom's meals or whatever it's called that my medical insurance company sent to me. Anyway, I heated up one of those and I ate about half of it. It made me want to vomit like before when I didn't eat at all for 2 or 3 months. It feels like whatever that was is coming back, and every time I get on the scales in the bathroom to weigh, I have lost more pounds, and my weight right now is almost equivalent to what I weighed when I was in like a senior in high school, freshman in college. And for me back then, that was a good weight. It's kind of concerning me now, though, because I was right at 300 pounds for a long time, and that was way too heavy. And I got down to the weight that I wanted to be, but I'm still losing. I wanted to be between 200 and 220 for my height and physical size and all. I thought that was a good weight. And I got down to it and was excited, but I'm still losing weight, and I'm down under 200 now. And that's concerning me. I'm not trying to lose weight, I'm just losing it. But anyway, I'm late already. Let me stop my redneck ramble and start reading. I'm going to do 2 chapters tonight. 14 is medium size and 15 is short, so I'm going to do 14 and 15 with you this evening. And I might come back and do something from Ezekiel. I've got one more chapter promised to you, and I've been reading more in Ezekiel, and I think I'm going to give you some more of that too earlier in the book before 36, 37, and 38. And 38 is going to be good. You're going to enjoy it. And I have been watching videos or really listening to them. I don't sit and watch videos, but I listen to them with my earbud, and with my earbud I can be anywhere in the house and listen to messages with the phone laying on my desk or wherever while I'm doing tasks around the house. So I'll listen to such as that all day. I'll listen to many sermons during the day, and I've been listening to people talking about the strike by Iran on Israel several days ago, last week, whenever it was. And as soon as it was happening, I hopped on here on my community page and asked for prayer for Israel. And I think I might have done a short video asking for prayer for Israel because they were being attacked. And I have followed up with that a lot. And now I'm watching, there's a lot of videos out there about from people that were there, and they were talking about what a miracle it was that not one person in Israel got killed. Y'all, that was God. That was God protecting his people and his country. It was God moving. He is very much alive and he's very active. And it's just awesome seeing him working miracles. And I feel that's just the beginning. It's not going to get better until the end. And then it'll all be over, and guess who's going to win? Always pray for Israel, y'all. Always keep Israel in your prayers. We know from the Bible who's going to win, but we are commanded to pray for Israel and for the people of Israel. So y'all join me in doing that, please. All right, let me hush up and start reading. If I can see, I still got my contact lens in. I told y'all I was going to sleep in them last night, and I did, and I still got them in. I can see with the Bible way down here, halfway to China. All right. Revelation chapter 14. And I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the firstfruits unto God and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they were without fault before the throne of God. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation. This is in the tribulation period, remember now, when we will have been raptured out of here. Us true Christians will have been raptured out, and only the non-believers left on earth. So here it says, I saw an angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people. That means that angel could speak all languages, because he was preaching the gospel to all nations, saying with a loud voice, Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And I think that Babylon they're speaking of here is America. I just feel it is, because America has led the world into all sorts of sexual immorality. That's just my thought. I don't know. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out with mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his name. If you get left behind during the tribulation, do not take the mark. That is pledging your backing for Satan, and that will doom you to hell. Do not take the mark. Don't take the mark, and you still got a chance to be saved and spend your eternity in heaven. Do not take the mark. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. And I heard a voice from heaven saying to me, Write, Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horses' bridles. That's a lot of blood, y'all. By the space of 1,600 furlongs. Chapter 15 of Revelation. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of God. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee. All nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. And after that I looked, and behold, the temple of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was opened. And the 7 angels came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in pure and white linen, and having their breasts girded with golden girdles. And one of the 4 beasts gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials full of the wrath of God, who liveth forever and ever. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled. And next we'll do the vials of God's wrath. That's it for today, y'all. And I may come back and do something from Ezekiel. It's late, I know, and I'm sorry. But if I behave, YouTube isn't going to take it down, so it'll be here for you whenever it's convenient for you. That's that, my friends. I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. I love y'all's comments. Keep doing that. Keep giving me thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm nobody special, but I serve a God who is very special. And what I do on here, 99.473% of the time, is sharing God. The rest of the time, I'm giving y'all some redneck rant and chasing rabbits. God bless you, my friends.